remember as a kid trying to explain to my friends what my father did for a living. And people didn't really know very much about computers back then, and they certainly didn't know about software that ran computers. So I told them a little about the rebar industry, a little bit about the construction industry, but in the end I would just get blank stares because nobody knew what software was. But I remember as a kid coming to the office with my dad, and we had these key punch machines, and I would use the keyboard and I would type my name, and then it would pause, and then it would type my name on the top of the card and punch holes in the card that would have my name spelled out. So it was a lot of fun just going out to aSa and hanging out.
Growing up in the business was kind of funny because we were really little kids. I can remember sitting around at dinner and my parents talking about things that had happened during the day. And in fact, I was so little, I remember my father talking about one of the programs blew up, and I literally thought like there was an explosion at the office. I was, that young.
The good old days don't seem so long ago. It has gone very quick. Just to think about that I've been here for 34 years just doesn't seem possible at all.
When I started, I believe we had about 22 employees, so we've really grown since then.
When we first started, the company was so small. It was a jack of all trades. You wore every hat.
Whenever I was first with the company, everyone in the company held multiple roles. It was kind of all-encompassing position, whereas the company has evolved and grown and specialized. We have departments that handle each of those functions and obviously do it in a much better fashion.
The company has really grown, and now there's so many more people working here, but it still has a very relaxed work atmosphere.
One of the things that really makes the company so special is the staff. And for whatever reason, we've been able to keep our staff here for a long time. And it's a little unusual, especially in a tech company, to be able to attract talent and to retain them the way that we have.
I started back in 1985, so I've been here 34 years. It's my first job out of college. We have very little turnover. Here, it's the atmosphere. It's the people.
It's a nice, relaxed atmosphere. We work hard, but we know how to have fun.
The best part for me working at aSa over the past 34 years is really being able to make a difference in our customers' business. But more importantly is really the lifetime friendships that we've been able to develop.
I really have grown to love many of the people that work here. I've been here for 20 years now. They're kind of a second family at this point.
Working with the Liebs, they're just like family. Scott and Mitch are like brothers to me.
Even when I started with Jim, you come in, and even though you owned the company at the time, he wasn't retired. He was just walking around like he was just a normal employee.
I've been here 35 years. It really has been a great place to work, and it truly is, for a lot of us, like an extended family.
This is one of the best companies I've ever worked for because the people are like family.
A lot of people in the building I consider to be industry experts, not just in computers, but in rebar. A lot of our consultants really understand the industry, and that knowledge is really valuable.
One of the modules that I really enjoy working with most is our material tracking and inventory. It's our scanning modules, sort of a little techie, and I just enjoy that.
My department is just me and Jerry. We really complement each other well. I'm strong on the writing side, and he's really strong on the design and artsy side.
I've gotten something out of every project I've worked on, for sure. Starting with Shape Manager got me involved with the geometry of the shapes and the sort of the math behind the shapes.
What I do here at aSa is process control in the factories. I've been doing that for a long, long time now, and I've seen technology just ramp up.
The pace that technology changes, kind of keeps you on your toes. So there's always something new to learn.
I'd like to congratulate Elliot and Jim on what they started, where it's gone, and where it can go. I think the future is very bright for the company. It's very rare for anyone in this business, and certainly this industry, to last for 50 years, and not only last, but to thrive.
When I think of the company in general, I feel proud of the things that my parents started. I feel proud that we've been able to continue that. We're really well known and respected in the industry, and I think that we've earned that. Mr. Rogers would always say it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I kind of feel like it's often a beautiful day at aSa.
So I want to thank my parents for all their hard work getting aSa off the ground back in the day in the 1960s and 70s, so that I could come into the company and help grow it further. It's really been an amazing journey working with them. It's been a lot of fun working with my brother and just, expanding the company, creating new products. It's been a lot of fun. So I really appreciate all of their hard work and really setting the stage for what we have today.